I know I don't.
You can't. It's hard.
I think most
really
of us
hard.
are in a situation where we're looking for supplements that will provide us with what are called superfoods. And these gummies are some of our most popular delivery systems because it's like candy. You pop 4 of these in, you get 120, 2 jars of 120, so it's a 60-day supply. Plus you're getting 2 of the 8 Green Lollipops, just to give them a little try. And these are gummies. They have 8 greens and equivalencies, and they're going to be so very important, but there is no auto delivery. We cannot ship these during the hot weather months of summer because guess what? They'll melt. So it's important. And if you're thinking, well, these taste a lot like candy, you're right. Do they have any sugar? No, they don't. Do they taste great? We have one flavor. Come over here, Jane Tracy. This is strawberry.
Okay, honey, you go in my dressing room all the time. What is on my dressing room?
Gummies.
Gummies.
8 Green gummies.
How many people have come to Demi and Celeste? If you've come to my dressing room, what do I say to you? Would you like an 8 Greens gummy? Because my mom, your Ginny, was a nutritionist, and when we first had a chance to meet Dawn and hear her story, I just knew I can't eat this much in one day. I can't.
Not just that.
No, and
all
that
too.
So the whole table, but I'm going to be trying strawberry for the first time.
And the strawberry is delicious. I'm surprised we have strawberry left.
I know, right?
Now, we don't have a lot of these to go around. There is no auto delivery. It's a 60-day supply, and you can stock up because I believe these have a 2-year shelf life.
Yes, yes. And full disclosure, as a QVC customer, they've been sold out. I have purchased them elsewhere at a lot more money. So my advice is when you see the 8 Green gummies, get them. I think Dawn is here too.
All right, and Dawn is joining us live via Skype, the creator. She's joining us all the way from London, so it's probably the middle of the night where she is. Miss Dawn, good to see you. Dawn Russell is here. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm just chomping away on my gummies.
The strawberry flavor is yummy.
Oh my gosh, I have a new favorite. It's strawberry.
This is great.
Like
now, Dawn, talk to us about why you invented 8 Greens, because this is a very personal story.
Yes, David. As you know, when I was 25, I had a very serious illness. And when Western medicine could do no more, I went to the basics of nutrition. Now, I learned how important greens were. I also learned how difficult, expensive, horrid tasting, etc. So I spent 5 years making these gummies because there are real greens. There's no coloring. That is 8 real greens in there.
And what are those 8 Greens, Dawn? Because some of these I've never heard of, but I'm glad that I have them.
Yes, well, that's my job. You don't need to worry about that. It is spinach, kale, wheatgrass, blue-green algae, aloe vera, chlorella, and barley grass. Those 8 are in here. But as you know, the reason it took me 5 years is because it had to taste good. So I'm so glad you like the strawberry. It's like an explosive red strawberry in your mouth. It's absolutely delicious.
It's a juicy, delicious strawberry. I've already got an update for you. Now, this was mentioned for 2 seconds during the noon hour today, and over 500 were ordered.
Yeah, because it's always sold out, and we got to buy it elsewhere where it's more money.
Already in this show, 500 are gone. We have about 3,200 to go around. You get 120 gummies. You eat 4 of these a day. We're also going to give you 2 tropical citrus lollipops just because we like you.
Which gives you the 8 Greens too. And you know, Dawn, we've been on the air, and my honey, I mean, what I love about this is I keep a jar at home and a jar at work, because when I get into work at the end of usually at the end of the day, I think, what did I eat today? You know, what did I have? I mean,
or did I remember to eat?
Did I have all of this? Did I have all that broccoli? I don't like milk. I would never drink that much milk. I cannot ingest what's in here, and it's so easy and so good.
90% of American adults do not get their daily allowance of vegetables, right? So Dawn, talk to us about what 4 gummies is equivalent to, and you'd have to eat this every single day in one sitting.
Yes, with pleasure. So there is as much vitamin B5 as 15 cups of broccoli in those 4 gummies, as much vitamin B6 as 6 cups of spinach, B12, 7 cups of milk, vitamin C, 6 oranges, and the zinc, 3 cups of peas. So the B's are really for your energy, and then the vitamin C and the zinc are for great immunity. Now, I want you guys to know that is made by the U.S. Department of Agriculture Food Database, not by 8 Greens, the food equivalencies.
All right, these are amazing. They taste great.
They do.
They are, I wouldn't even know where to find chlorella or spirulina if I had to go out and buy it. thank you, Dawn, for putting it inside because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So I asked one of the crew people and they said, could you go to an organic market? I said, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. Or get on an airplane. I love broccoli. My daughter Deirdre loves broccoli. We could not consume that much broccoli in one day.
You have to eat this in one sitting.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not talking about over a week.
No, one day.
Maybe over a week, maybe. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And
I
Dawn,
mean, I like broccoli, but come on.
I think the thing is, Dawn, I love your OG. I love your original. I love the tablets that you can put in any liquid. But when you came out with the gummies, for me, it was a game changer because I love how easy it is, how on the go it is. I can travel with it. And I know every single day what my mom told me. She used to say, eat with your eyes, make sure the color is vibrant. That's what this is. But as a customer, they are so often sold out. I know this price is going up at the end of the day, and it's the first time we've seen it, but you got to get it.
We have 2,300 sets left, and Dawn, that is all. That's worth getting up in the middle of the night for. Dawn is joining us from London, from her home in London. She lives across the pond, as they say. You will eat 4 of these a day. There is no sugar, so you don't have to worry about sugar in these. You're also going to love the lollies because that's just another delivery system. You get 2 of the tropical citrus lollies. You get a 60-day supply of the gummies. Now, Dawn, if we want to stock up and store these in a cool, dry place, what is the shelf life?
Yeah, thank you for asking, David. It's a 2-year shelf life, and I feel so bad that it's always sold out, but it's because they're from real greens, everybody. I mean, the sourcing and the efficacy is so important to me. So with the real green aspect, it's hard to, really have these all the time. So I want you guys to know there are real greens in these gummies, but it is a 2-year shelf life, so stock up.
Stock up. And I'm telling you, if you got a cool, dry place, my grandma used to store things on her basement stairs because it was cooler in the basement, right? So she could leave things there and not have to worry about, air conditioning and things melting and all that kind of thing. My grandma used to do preserves in canning jars, and she would stack them in her basement. And you'd walk down her steps in the basement, and you would just help yourself to things on the walls. That was Bernsey. That was my mom's mom. So really very, very exciting. And everybody is looking for a delivery system that will allow them to have their daily allowance of vegetables, but have it taste great. Now, when Dawn and I worked together for the first time 100 years ago, she and I met before the show, and she said, do me a favor, don't eat these until we get on the air. She said, and at the time, the gummies weren't even a part of the equation. At the time, we had just the tablets that you dissolved in water, which we still offer. And I said, okay, I won't have this until we got on the air. She said, it's very important because I want your reaction to be honest.
Right.
And I want it to be immediate. So it was the lemon lime flavor, and I tasted it for the first time, and I was like, this is delicious. This is bathing my insides with all these things that I would not even know where to buy. And I love to grocery shop. So does Jane. She does it online. This is very, very popular. And how many are left now, Brian? We started the day with 4,300. I have 1,700 left. How many people are on the lines? We have over 800 people on the ordering lines, and 23,000 people.
Demi?
Miss Demi, come out here, my darling.
Okay, Dawn, this is how much we love you. I just look over. Demi, who's working with the crew behind the scene, she has one of your lollies.
She has one of your lollies. And you don't have a mic on, so I will translate for you. How does it taste?
Really good.
Really good, she says. Is it like candy?
It is. It tastes like strawberries and natural green apple.
It tastes like strawberries and natural green apple, she says. Very nice. You are a rock star. Thank you. Appreciate you.
And I'm just so glad because she's getting her real greens.
And she's getting her real greens, and she's a young lady.
Yes.
And this is important. Is there an age limit on this, Dawn?
4 and older, age 4 and up.
4 and up. And you know what? I mean, it tends to be an argument at dinner time. It was when I was a little boy. Mom would have to bargain with me over Brussels sprouts. Ooh, I still don't like them. But, yeah, and you can have mine. Okay. This is what makes this so important because so few of us are getting the right amount of vegetables every day. Now, 4 of these gummies will give you the 8 greens, but it'll also give you everything here. Dawn, let's talk about the equivalency because this is extraordinary stuff.
Thank you so much. So 4 gummies that has the real greens in them is has as much vitamin B5 as 15 cups of broccoli. The 4 gummies have as much vitamin B6 as 6 cups of spinach, Vitamin B12, 7 cups of milk. The B's are for energy. Vitamin C, 6 oranges, and zinc, 3 cups of peas, which is so good for our immunity this time of year. And it's a 2-year shelf life, so I would suggest stocking up because this is a pretty exciting price.
This is not a product we can put on auto delivery because we can't deliver it during the summer months because this is not shipped under refrigeration. It's shipped in a regular QVC shipping box. And you're having another great tasting gummy.
Okay, so I'm a purist. I'm sometimes a bit of a stick in the mud. I truly love the original green apple. So when they told me the strawberry was here, I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I would be honest, I wouldn't be. If you love the original flavors, it's taking it to a next level. I think it's got a gentle flavor to it, and it really feels like right now I'm just letting it melt in my mouth like it's a strawberry smoothie. It's amazing.
And they have these freshness seals on the top. Dawn, all of your jars of gummies have these freshness seals, so it's very easy for people to keep them fresh for longer, right?
Absolutely. That's why the 2-year shelf life. And the smooth, I love that you say smooth, Jane, because really we were thinking of like families, you know? It's a taste that literally, I can't think of a person that doesn't like a strawberry, you know? It's very smooth, and it's from the young to us, the adults. It's just, I've had so many just sitting here in this show. It's crazy.
Now, Dawn, I'm going to give you a little trivia because there is one fruit that wears its seeds on the outside. Do you know what that fruit is?
Well, is it a strawberry?
It's a strawberry. I think I kind of stacked the deck. But it was, and so you can use that at your next cocktail party. When you're talking about, when someone says, what do you do for a living, Dawn? You can say, well, I developed 8Greens, and they're now available in strawberry gummies. Well, if you're one of the fewer than 900
my goodness.
people left.
And a price that leaves us at the end of the show. So, you know, Dawn and David, I thought this was cute. We have a lovely member of our family, and one of his cousins is kind of a very well-known TikToker. So, I mean, I was like feeling like cool, you know, and I don't know. We were out in California, we were in Anaheim, and I don't know how it came up, Dawn, but I was talking to our dear friend, and I started talking about this, and she was like, wait, where is it, and what is it, and where can I find it? And I said, well, I'm gonna go on the QVC app, but I don't know if it's in stock because it's always sold out. Brittany took one look at it, she whipped out her phone, you know, it's the cool generation. She's like, brr, brr. She took a picture of it, she goes, I'm gonna order it. She said, I don't get any of this in my diet, and I know I need to. So it is for everybody. If you're over 4, you need this.
Now, I will tell you, we started the day with 4,300 sets. I have fewer than 500 to go around. You have a 60-day supply, so you get 2 jars, 120 each. You take 4 of these a day, and it's easy to do because they taste like candy. And then you get 2 lollies. Why? Because we like you. And it's a way for you to try them. And the lollies also have the 8Greens plus the equivalencies. So all that is so important. And if you're one, and let's put that graphic back up if we can, Teresa, 90% of American adults do not get the minimum amount of vegetables they need per day.
Wow.
Now, this is going to include 8Greens plus all the equivalencies. Dawn, thank you for putting things in here like spirulina and chlorella. I don't even know what those things are.
Blue-green algae.
Blue-green algae. Where do you buy blue-green algae? I don't know. But I don't have to worry about buying it because Dawn took care of it. She put it inside the gummies.
With pleasure, David. I'm just so happy you all are getting it. Really, to get that, you know, the daily recommended amount is about a cup. So I'm so happy we're getting the cup and everybody.
I tell you what, Dawn was here about a week ago. She travels about as much as you do, Jane. And she's a tall lady. And I gave her a big hug, and it was so good to see you in person, because I don't get to see you in person that often. You don't get it on this side of the pond that often. And this is something so special and so specialized, because I think everybody you talk to, if you say, do you get the required minimum or required amount of vegetables per day? No.
No, nobody does.
Yeah. Nobody does.
I'm surprised it's even, you know, only 10%.
This just sold out. If you're on the line, stay on the line. Dawn Russell, I am so thankful that you got up in the middle of the night to be with us, and thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for making memories.
Thank you, everybody.
Making memories.
Thank you.
Take good care.
Bye.